we were hoping that you could share a little bit about your journey. This is your 5th year in our school division. So, yeah, how'd you get to be where you are today?
Well, my journey started when I first got my job in Duck Lake teaching pre-K, and I definitely had an idea of what pre-K should look like to me. And my mom was a preschool teacher, so I kind of had taken that with me. And then I had the kind of, I guess, my good first introductory to the division with Sam and Trish. They kind of challenged me to think about how I want to teach as a teacher, and I didn't agree with them right off the bat, which was excellent for me, and they kind of pushed me when I needed to be pushed to become the teacher that I am now. And they were there for me when I needed them all the time, to keep challenging me and to keep moving forward when I needed that next step. And then I was lucky to move on to kindergarten with my sister, and she became my bouncing board. We helped each other, we shared ideas, and we still do, and I think that's an important key to both of us being the way we teach, is having someone that you can, share your struggles and help problem solve. After that, I got I got brought to Aberdeen teaching grade 1, and that's where I kind of hit my next roadblock. I had really liked the inquiry learning, and I liked how involved the students were and how excited they were about learning and listening to their voice, and I didn't know how to do that in grade 1. I kind of, again, had that same idea of what a classroom should look like in grade 1, and it didn't meet with what I found was engaging for students and for myself. So I joined a Reader's Workshop with Amanda Bernetsky, and then I found that the Reader's Workshop was all about listening to student voice, and that is exactly what I wanted. And so I struggled a couple times with that and started over 3 times till I got it right. But then I realized that I could do more with this workshop model. I could do it in Writer's Workshop as well. And then I thought, well, maybe I should start doing my Explore time again. And then I got into bringing in that kind of time for them to follow their own ideas and to listen to their things they want to learn about and how excited they were. And I struggled with it because, you have people that hand you things that you think they should be doing in grade 1, and then it didn't fit with me. And so it was trying things out and seeing where everything fit, and just, I guess, staying true to what you believe in. And then I got transferred to Rostern, and it was my 2nd time in grade 1, which gave me a really good opportunity to kind of dig into this grade and explore more. So that's when I started trying things in math and science and social, and trying what I thought was a workshop model in those grades, and just trying to keep everything hands-on and discussion-based. And then, I got into grade 2. And again, I hit that same roadblock, like, can I do what I was doing in grade 1 in grade 2? And I think now that I've hit that roadblock so many times, I kind of said, no, I'm okay. Not that I didn't panic at times throughout the year and go, how am I gonna do this? So Jackie, my learning facilitator, she was really good for helping me and sitting down with me and telling me, like, no, you're fine. You can keep doing what you want to do. And she helped me realize more community things that I didn't know how to include in my curriculum and in the lessons that we do, and just really keeping it very meaningful to the students. And so I guess that's kind of my learning journey.
Teralyn, you talked a lot about, you used the language of roadblocks, and you talked about starting over again quite a few times, even in that first year in grade 1. What kept you trying?
What kept me trying is seeing how excited the students were and how engaged they were and how proud they were. Just to see the passion that they would have when they would be sharing or when they were able to do something. Like, I knew that it was engaging for them because they were so excited. I guess one of the big things for me was it was an inside recess, and they would rather have done Readers and Writers Workshop than play with the Lego. And that was like a moment where I went, oh, like, this works. Like, they are so engaged that they would rather do these things that we do every day than play with special Lego at recess. And then it became like, how else can I get this everywhere in my classroom? And then that's kind of where I guess the push came for, because they were so excited and wanting to do everything hands-on.
Yes. So what do you think's making the kids want to choose doing Readers or Writers Workshop instead of going and playing at recess? What is it about it that's appealing to them?
That they are in charge, and I guess also like the passion that we have, and we talk about it, and I like teaching this way, so it's passionate to me, and I feel like maybe sometimes that comes across to them, and they know that, you know, my favorite thing to do is to read, and they talk about it a lot, and so then they talk about what they like, and then you try to get those things in your classroom. Like I have a really good student who loves to build, and so it's putting that stuff out there for him because it's engaging. So making sure the things that are out there are meaningful, and revisiting the things that you do so that you can build on it and they can become more engaged, I guess.